Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was quite the performance.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about what you felt like you had going today.
Yeah, I feel like early on I had the fastball from the start in the bullpen, but I didn't have the changeup kind of in the beginning. I kind of felt like I didn't have the command for it, but maybe like the third or fourth inning I started finding it, so I was able to mix in those more, which I feel like had them off balance.
So do you realize today you had 16 ground outs?
That's a lot.
And if you had the double play, that's actually you got 17 of your 27 outs on the ground. Is that what you aspire to do? Or is that just kind of how today seemed to go?
Yeah, I feel like I always want to try to give as many innings as I can to the team. So I kind of just try to get them early, try to stay ahead, and just pound the zone so that way they can get themselves out.
Well, and it worked out today. 98 pitches. So that was a Greg Maddux special today, Rocco. Do you know who Greg Maddux is?
I do, yeah.
Oh, good. Because I told Robert he almost got Wally pipped after Reyes got 3 hits, and he looked at me like, who's that? Do you know who Wally Pipp is?
I don't.
Okay, do you know who Lou Gehrig is?
I do.
Lou Gehrig is the guy who replaced Wally Pipp.
Got it.
So Wally Pipp got hurt, Gehrig came in, and never missed another game. And Wally Pipp never got his spot back. You don't want to ever be Wally Pipp.
Well, the guy that threw out the first pitch today, Lou Souza, was just like he played here, and he coached in the area for a long time, and he was a crafty left-hander just like you, 2-time All-American. And you followed the footsteps very well today.
Yeah, I actually got a little moment with him right now after the game. He was talking to me about he was interested in how the way I hold my changeup. He said he's never seen anybody hold a changeup like that, so it was cool talking to him.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
So, Rocco, let's talk a little bit about your journey to Turlock. Okay, you throw a couple of years at JC and the bullpen, and you come here and you become a starter. Is that something you've always have aspired to do?
Yeah, in high school I was a starter my 4 years, and I liked starting. It was cool. I went to JC in Santa Ana, and it was a different experience coming out of the pen. It was just, like, guess preparation-wise. Like, I was cold a little bit and you had to go to the bullpen. But I came here, wanted to be a starter, of course. I came to visit over here, and he said there's a lot of dudes leaving. The pitching wasn't kind of where he wanted it last year. So I just came over here and trying to earn the spot to be a starter.
Well, you have done your job. You have been outstanding. All of your starts, Rocco, you've gone at least 5 innings. You have just been so steady and consistent, and you've given your team a chance every time out. Even though your record is 2-2, you've pitched much, much better than that. And were you aware of how important it was that you go deep today?
Yeah. So yesterday I know Valentine was actually a little under the weather, so he did come out a little early, and we had 3 of our pretty good arms come out of the pen. So I knew I needed to go long to kind of save that bullpen because we had 2 games today. So.
Well, and I think Coach Kenny could not have asked for a better performance. And as you look at this club, how confident does it help you to know how good of an infield defense you have?
Yeah, I know I'm not the strikeout pitcher that, maybe I want to be, but just having that defense and being able to trust them, it's just awesome just to know I can just pound the zone. Any ball that's going to be put in play, I'm going to have a good shot of getting that out.
They're all very good, but Flavio Perez is special at third base, isn't he?
Yeah.
Have you ever played with a guy with that kind of ability to pick it at third?
No, I feel like no matter how hard they hit it, he's always got a shot. He's going to get that. He's going to get that ball.
And I've seen him grow in his 3 years here, where he has become almost a little more nimble on his feet, and he's very crafty with how he makes his throws to first. He'll bounce a few on purpose, or he can. He's still got a cannon for an arm.
Yeah, for sure.
How important was it for you guys to score early, and then you took advantage of a couple of mistakes they had to get early, because you seemed to kind of relax a little bit as that transpired?
Yeah, I think getting out early, especially for me, is like just relieves a little bit of pressure. Like, yeah, I want to put up zeros every inning, but when you see that we have that lead, it's easy for me to settle in and just throw strikes and stay ahead of counts and just know that we have that big, lead.
And finally, a guy who hasn't played a lot but had a big impact today, Austin Sargent. I know everybody loves Sarge. He's just a great guy. He's kind of a character.
Yeah.
How fun was it to see him get that first base hit and then follow with that booming homer in his next at-bat?
Yeah, with Sargent, he's always ready. That guy's always ready. He's always a big smile no matter how the ball game's going, no matter how he's doing. He's always a good teammate. And just seeing that first hit, I knew he was going to have a day. And he put a good swing on that ball, and that thing flew to center.
That ball went a long ways.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit it good, but I don't think he got all of it.
Yeah, that's a big, strong guy.
It is. Anything else, Larry?
No, I just say, hey, great job today.
Thank you.
I've seen you throw 4 times. I love left-handed pitching, and you did a great job for the Warriors because it was a situation where they needed you to go as long as you possibly could, and you went complete game.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Great job, Rocco. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Hopefully your team can get another win or two, and you guys can win this series and keep moving up the standings.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Rocco. Appreciate it. That's our Played Against Sports Player of the Game, Rocco Gurrola.